Cancer, welcome in, welcome back. How you doing? I'm so happy you're here. How are you doing? Welcome back. So sorry it took me so long to get back to you guys, but life happens and I had to do what I had to do. So here I am. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's see what we got today, Cancer. All right, so for those of you who haven't been with me before, my name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot reader, healer, and empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis. Let me give you an example of that. I won't move the bell, but I'll move the clapper, and then we'll get right into the reading. Let's go. Okay. They say that this doesn't exist, Cancer, telekinesis, that you can't move things with your mind, but here it is, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Let's go. All right, and my hands can also move it as well, okay? All right, so please keep in mind that this reading is a general reading, all right, for the Cancer Collective. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to, okay? We all have different lives and we're all on different timelines, so again, please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. Subscribe to my channel so me and my spirits can pick up on your energy. Okay? All right. So my spirits are going to pick out the first several cards, and then I will follow it up with tarot and oracles and see what they have to tell you, or see what messages they have. Let's see what's going on here. All right. This can be either your, of course, your past, future, or present. All right. Let's go. What is crowning Cancer right now, Spirit? What is crowning Cancer right now, Spirit? All right. Twin flames is what's crowning you right now. You're probably with your twin flame right now. Your mirrored emotions, your other half, your reflection of your soul. You're probably, with that person right now, or you're heading to towards that person. All right. What's your intuition? What's their intuition, Spirit? What is the intuition telling them? What's the third eye for my beautiful Cancers? Let's see. So I speak to my spirits, okay? I can ask them anything, I go back and forth with them, all right? Um, and yeah, so I can ask them whatever, yes or no, and questions, or I can just tune into them or channel them in. Okay, so they're picking out the first several cards again, and then I will follow that up. So heartstrings. So somebody's pulling on your heartstrings. I just did a Virgo reading, and it came out in the same spot. Okay, so someone's probably playing with your heart. You might be dealing with the Virgo. Okay. You might be dealing with the Virgo. Sorry, I'm scratching, guys. I just came from outside, and forget it. There's bugs, mosquitoes everywhere, and they got me. All right, so heartstrings. Somebody's pulling on your heartstrings, playing mind games with you, probably. I just heard pregnancy. Maybe maybe somebody got pregnant. All right, risk. Maybe you're pregnant. Risks. Somebody took a risk here. Partner to partner, unsafe decision, not thinking. Somebody wasn't thinking here. Or maybe somebody's not thinking and they're playing mind games here, taking advantage, playing, with your feelings, stringing you along. This can be you or them. All right, Cancer. But I see the number 11 here. I'm sorry, the number 10. The 10 and 11 is significant. Those two numbers, you might be seeing 11-11. You might be seeing 10-10. Your birthday can be either on the 10th or the 11th of the month. Okay, those two numbers are significant. You can have a 10 or an 11-year-old, or again, can be about to give birth. I just heard admire. Somebody admires you. This is in your heart chakra. Somebody's admiring you. They're inspired by you. Telepathic love. Wow. So, somebody here is in love or something. Somebody ghosted someone here, disappeared, is cold, left somebody behind. Maybe you left somebody behind that still admires you or is inspired by you. But I see admiration here. You could be dealing with the fire sign as well. A Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of you can have skin conditions, you know. I just heard that too. Maybe that's why, you know. What did I just say? Pregnancy. Pregnancy came up in your love chakra. So for some of you, unexpected pregnancies is what I just heard. Unexpected pregnancies. But pregnancy is here. I heard that when I was, you know, I don't know, dealing with something. I don't know. I just heard pregnancy, and look, pregnancy came up. You can be a mother figure. You can be conceiving. You can be about to be conceiving. You can feel like some of you can feel like you're being trapped. That this is an entrapment, or you're gonna be feeling trapped or whatever. For some of you, you need a pregnancy test. You don't know that you're pregnant. You don't, you know, something to do with that. All right, something to do with pregnancy here. But a pregnancy test, I heard. Maybe some of you just took a test. Maybe some of you are about to conceive. Grounding. Or you can just be dealing with the mother figure, okay? For some of you who are not pregnant or whatever, you can be dealing with the mother figure, all right? Family. All right, this is what grounds you. Family is what grounds you. Building a foundation, feeling safe with your family, starting a family. You can be seeing dragonflies, all right? Some of you love to fly kites or want to fly kites. Green is somebody's favorite color here. You can be dealing with a Scorpio right now, all right? Number 10 is significant. You can be seeing 1010, all right? Visit, this is what you don't see. A visit, somebody's going to be an unexpected visit, all right? This is what you don't see. An unexpected visitor is coming. This is a phone call, a knock, riding by your house, okay? Either one of those things. Somebody's going to be riding by your house, knocking on your door, unexpected visit, a phone call, all right? But visit. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's pull some tarot here and see what Spirit is trying to say. What's this, twin flames? I feel like with some of you, you're just with your twin flames right now. Either that or you're searching for your twin flame. But for some of you, you're with your twin flame. Cancer. Cancer. What's this for Cancer? Yeah, King of Pentacles. That's right. Wealthy, a businessman, a leader, security, prosperity, generosity. Your other half. This can be you or your other half. Look, saving their money, long-term investments here, long-term view investments, sustainable results, hard work. Somebody was hard at work and, you know, somebody's in their wealth. What's this? Wow, look at that. Heartbroken. And this is where the heartstrings and the risk are come in. So somebody... What's this heartbroken? What's this heartbreak? Somebody took a risk. Fucked up. Maybe they cheated, a third part, but they took a risk to mess up this happy home. Well, some of you, you know, for some of you... Look, I got the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. This is definitely public recognition and victorious. Somebody's inspired by you too, because you know, public recognition for some of you, you're stars, but somebody here is heartbroken. They took a risk. They took a risk, an unsafe decision that they did. They took a risk, and look, this is, and what grounds you is money. Somebody giving, receiving, 6 of Pentacles. This is sharing, generosity. Yeah, somebody here, maybe somebody here is going to be dating somebody with a lot of money. Okay, and they're going to be sharing it. But you're definitely going to be receiving some kind of money. Maybe for starting a family or something like that. Maybe you're planning for some of you, you're planning baby showers. All right. For some of you, you're planning baby showers here. You're planning some kind of something. You're planning some kind of like, yeah, a shower, a wedding, maybe a wedding. But I feel like there's unexpected money that's coming too. Unexpected money that's coming. For some of you, you're looking to, expand your house, or looking to move to a bigger house because there's more, pregnancy or whatever. You need a bigger house right now. All right. You're looking for money maybe to buy a house or to look for a bigger house. But for some of you, you're going to be, getting a raise, or you're going to be public recognition. You're going to get your reward, acclamation, victory, progress. I feel like for some of you, your boss is going to see that you put in all this hard work and this, this due diligence and time. You work hard. And you're going to see, you're going to be getting either a raise or be getting some kind of unexpected money here. Somebody left somebody behind, though. Somebody ghosted somebody's house. Somebody moved out of somebody's house. I feel like somebody's moving out of something, getting something bigger, and I feel like somebody moved out. Somebody moved out of somebody's house here. Period. Okay. Let's go with this first. What's this King of Pentacles? Somebody's partner has money. Period. Somebody's partner has money. All right. Maybe they've been through obstacles and mountains and challenges, but yeah, somebody has money here. Requires perseverance, mountains. Maybe you guys have been through like the ringer together. Maybe you guys have been through a lot together. Okay. Maybe this person has been through a lot to get this money. Or worked hard their whole life. For some of you, you have single life, living your best single life, working on yourself now, becoming more self-reliant, you're not settling for a bad match. That's right. You're working hard right now, working on yourself, putting in that hard work for yourself, Maybe somebody, you felt like you were being played with. They were playing with your feelings. All right, so now you're magnetic. All right, here we go. Attracting things in life that you want, and it's not heartbreak. Okay, hard to resist something or someone. Yeah, so some of you, you're heartbroken, and maybe that other person they took a risk again. It was maybe something was hard to resist for them, or someone was hard to resist. Or you're just attracting things in life that you want. All right, and you're becoming more self-reliant. So for some of you, you found a job or something, or you're gonna get more money that you're not gonna have to rely on somebody else. Third party, there it is. But I was just saying, a third party. There was maybe too many people involved. Possible love triangle. There's a possible. They took a risk, and like again, it was a third party here. They weren't thinking. All right, it was hard for somebody to resist them. Okay, there was a lot of passion, lustful desires, and they had new passions in life. Active sex life. Maybe they just couldn't keep their little, things in their pants, so they couldn't, keep it together, if you know what I mean. Mouth open, legs closed kind of shit, They got pregnant. Maybe that's why that person's leaving. Maybe somebody, for some of you, somebody got pregnant here and somebody had to leave. Or something like that. Somebody, is making progress or foresight, preparing to leave the home here. For some of you, you're getting money and you're gathering your money to buy a home. Okay? Clean up over here. Clean up. So you're cleaning up your life here, decluttering your mind, simplifying your life, sweeping away negative situations. All right, looking forward, preparing. All right, for some of you, yeah, who are, with conceiving or about to be, having a baby, you're cleaning up, you're nesting. Okay, yeah, look at that birth. Look at that birth. This is what grounds you. Wow, this is right above family and next to pregnancy. So this can be new opportunities. You can be birthing a business or you can be birthing a child here. Reinventing yourself, birth of a child, idea or project. There it is, starting over. Okay? You're starting over, new opportunities. You can be starting over with something whole new thing here. Whole new family, a whole, house, home. Again, this can be an opportunity, a child, an idea, a project, all right? But you're starting over and you're reinventing yourself, okay? Beautiful. Let's see what this love situation brings us. Let's see what this is. Cancer. What is this mountain? All right, so this guy, this person, love bound. You guys are love bound for sure. Twin flames with the obstacles and emotionally, there's an emotional connection here. There's an unbreakable bond. Period. Unbreakable bond here with this person. You guys have been through obstacles and challenges together and everything, abundance and poor, I feel like, but taking a gamble. Somebody took a gamble again with this, with the risk here, stringing you along, a risk worth taking, it says here. A leap of faith, optimistic mindset, taking chances. Somebody definitely took a chance with something. I don't know, it could be a good chance or a bad chance, whatever. You know the outcome, you know your thing, but here it says heartbreak, so wasn't a good one. They took a risk, they took a gamble. For sure. And now you're living your best life single, all right? Now you're working on yourself. You're working on your money. You're working on you. You're self-loving yourself, all right? Getting a taste. Getting a taste. Karma bites back, all right? This person that took a risk and that heartbreak, all right, that hurt you or whatever, karma bites back. Unpleasant events are happening to them, all right? What goes around comes around. Magnetic, right above that, all right? So attracting things in life. Yeah, what goes around comes around, like a boomerang, all right? What you reap is what you sow. Overseas, for some of you, long distance travel here. There's long distance travel. Foreign country, new love while traveling, spreading your wings. This can be, where I got this, before. I feel like for some of you, you have a love that's overseas. All right? A new love. Or you might be finding new love while you're traveling. Something like that. They're going to be inspired by you. All right? They're going to be a sucker for you. What's this Four of Wands? This passion and cold. Yeah, it was just for sex, whatever, if that risk was. Imprint, leaving a mark, all right? Forever changed. Can't move on, a ripple effect. So somebody here can't move on, all right? Left the mark. You left the mark on somebody. Dying love here. Dying love. A spark is gone. The spark is gone. Hit a dead end. Time to move on. Love that doesn't serve you. And this is where your love chakra is at. Maybe some of you feel like you're entrapped into this, into this marriage or to this thing because of, or this connection because of kids. All right? Communication here. Getting news, phone call, information, expression. All right. So again, right above that is birth. So somebody can be calling you that somebody's, pregnant, or some kind of idea, getting news, information, or something about this idea, this opportunity that you guys are coming into. All right. That are receiving money about. Okay. Some kind of communication about this money. All right. Maybe a charity or something like that. A phone call, a text, some information about this, either a child idea project. Again, you're going to be getting a phone call or some kind of communication about this. All right. What's this? Found love in the mountain. Hot and cold. Hot and cold. All right. Sends mixed signals, inconsistencies, lack of clarity. Maybe that's what's going on right now with you guys. Maybe, somebody has to be patient with someone here, because there's probably an obstacle, and you don't know what's going on. They're sending mixed signals. All right. But old-fashioned is here. Takes dating seriously. Old-fashioned thinking. Takes things slow. All right? So, and you're living your best life single. Hey, this is you being old-fashioned. You're not fast. You rather you don't want to be in a third party. You rather just be in a single life. You're old school. You don't want a throuple. All right, that's what this is. You don't want a throuple. Yeah, you don't want that. All right, you're not fake. You're not plastic. Okay, this is surface level relationship. Fake love messages. All right, not real love connection. That's why the Three of Hearts is right above that. Okay, with the heartbreak. This could have been your first love. All right, this could have been your first love. Or this person that's coming in, this new love that's from a foreign country, is going to be your first true love. All right, so it's going to be new love experiences here. Look at that, new love while traveling, new love experiences. And then it says overseas. For some of you, yeah, I want to say that, overseas love. You might be talking to somebody like a foreigner or something like that, overseas. Unvalued, unvalued. This is probably how you feel, unvalued here. Maybe, that's probably why you, probably can't move on right now. Not feeling appreciated, unequal give and take. Unequal give and take. And this is what, yeah, they broke this trust, this give and take, taken for granted. So they took you for granted. They left the mark, and you probably can't move on, but you need to. Okay, it's time to move on. You're looking forward. All right. Maybe they messed up your happy home or whatever, but Spirit takes away what doesn't serve you at the end. Okay, you're gonna have your wish come true. All right. It was a dying love over here anyway. So all that you ever wanted, somebody's going to come in and going to fulfill all your dreams. Your dream girl, your dream boy. All right, it's going to be everything that you ever wanted here. Okay? What grounds you right now, it's going to be true love. That's right, it's going to be true love. Did I say? Dream boy, dream girl, experiencing wholeness, unconditional love, long-lasting bond. All right? Long-lasting bond. And this is, you can be getting married here for some of you. Getting married or getting engaged. All right? For some of you, you're getting engaged. Receiving something here, receiving something, a birthing of new, and then true love, and then communication, getting news. Getting news, information, expression. Yeah, this person, Somebody's getting proposed to, or somebody's going to tell them that they love them and they want to start a family with them. Okay? Okay, what else here? Let's see. Let me see what angels are trying to come through here for you, my beautiful Cancers. Let's see what angel is trying to come through for you. Right now, it is Ambriel. Ambriel. 34, 43 is significant. Those two numbers, 43 and 34 is significant. This is patron of psychics and students, okay? Clarity, psychic protection, inspire curiosity, intellectual communication, an aha moment, okay? I clear mental fog and doubt and bring psychic insight to your awareness and for spiritual and psychological benefit. Okay, there it is. May, all right, that's the month, and then stay positive. Maybe your person's in May, all right? So you could be a teacher, you know, for some of you, you teach, or you're being taught something, you're in college or something like that. Maybe you're going back to school. You can be a tarot reader yourself, okay? Sodalite is your stone. Sodalite is your stone, okay? They're saying stay positive. Stay positive is your affirmation. Just stay positive, all right? So I clear mental fog and doubt and bring psychic insight to your awareness for spiritual and psychological benefits. All right, so insecure, guys, insecure. Somebody here is insecure. They're wearing a mask, okay? 1984 is significant. You can be 47 or 48 years old. You can be 53 years old or 54 or in your early 50s. You can be 35. But friendship breakup. There's a friendship breakup here. Maybe they're playing mind games with you, okay? Opportunity awaits. 1947 is significant to you. 1974 is significant. You can be 47 years old, 48 years old. Okay. Copy and paste, mimicking. Yeah, somebody's look, somebody is admiring you. All right. Somebody's they copy everything you do. All right. Copy paste. Somebody's definitely mimicking you. The 15th is significant. July 15th is here. All right. But somebody's definitely mimicking you, copying you, everything that you do or whatever. You know, like they say, you know, when somebody copies you, it's like an imitate. When somebody imitates you, it's a sign of, you know, like, I forgot the phrase that they use, but they admire you. That's why they're mimicking you, okay? They wish they can be you. All right. Self-obsessed. All right, self-obsessed. Somebody's self-obsessed, all right, with themselves here. And then they got caught out there. Somebody got caught with their hand in a cookie jar here, but somebody got caught out there. Maybe because it was a dying love, all right? Maybe they got somebody pregnant, and, you know, or maybe, yeah, something like that, okay? And the first of the month is here. So July 1st is here, all right? But, and also the 3rd is here as well. July 3rd. Self-obsessed. Somebody's, yeah. Maybe that's why you ghosted them or whatever, because they were, you know, self-obsessed or, you know. And then this is what grounds you. Right now is mate poaching. Somebody was, you know, this person, this heartbreak here was mate poaching. All right, so 61 is significant. That number is significant. 16 and 61. You can have a 16-year-old. You can be in your early 60s, late 50s over here. I feel like, you know, somebody got caught out there, you know. Somebody got caught out there with mate poaching, all right? Flirting with somebody else right in your face, all right? I'm going to give you one of these, and I'm going to wrap up this reading, okay? All right, so here you got the fox. All right. Fox, self-interested, self-deceit, trap, redhead, sharp, something's off, wrong, cunning, sly, crafty. Yeah, something's wrong, something's off. All right. So if you feel that in your intuition, it's because it's true. All right. So July 14th is also here, and July 9th. But this was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If it didn't, come back for the next, okay? Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Please don't be mean, because mean people suck, all right? Mwah. I love you, Cancer. I will see you soon. Peace out.